Today, the word shark is virtually synonymous with the word predator. But the shark, for all its hunting prowess, takes a back seat to creatures that dominated the world's oceans in prehistory. The waters were replete with such creatures. At virtually the same time dinosaurs ruled the land, the seas were theirs. And their seas were rich beyond anything existing today. Abundant plankton provided fish with an almost unlimited supply of food. And the fish, in uncountable numbers, were there for new kinds of predators. Ichthyosaur, meaning fish lizard, was the first. It had a jaw full of sharp teeth, eyes big as cantaloupes for hunting at twilight or in dark waters, and could move through the ocean in bursts of speed up to 45 miles per hour. Ichthyosaurs came in a variety of sizes, from small as a salmon to large as a whale. Paleontologist Chris McGowan says they don't get their due.
Everybody knows about dinosaurs. Very few people know much about ichthyosaurs. Far better animal altogether than dinosaurs. They were living on the land. These guys are living in the sea.
These guys, descended from land mammals, had to breathe air, so they had nostrils high on their snouts. Early on, ichthyosaurs had the sea's bounty almost to themselves. It was a movable feast. A measure of their success is the simple fact that they adapted to change by changing themselves. Over millions of years, they discarded their stocky reptilian shape and became sleeker, more streamlined, bullet-shaped, built for speed, much like the modern bottlenose dolphin. They had to, because they were no longer alone. Other reptiles, escaping land wars with dinosaurs, were finding the water hospitable. They brought with them new ways of hunting and killing. 190 million years ago, Plesiosaurs went swimming. Weighing 5 tons, big-eyed, small-headed, and having 4 flippers, which must have made them remarkably fast and maneuverable, Plesiosaurs have been divided into 12 species. Those with short necks were called Pliosaurs. Some of them became incredibly big. Kronosaur was the biggest. 130 million years ago, it attained a length of 50 feet. Its head was 12 feet. Its jaws could engulf a cow. Others grew long, very long. Elasmosaurus extended 60 feet, 40 of them neck. It could simply strike out and ambush its prey. A real match for Plesiosaurus was a species called Mosasaur, which also came in a variety of shapes and sizes. Its champion, though, was a 40-foot monster designed for speed and hunting. This was the T-Rex of the sea, Mosasaurus maximus. Beyond being equipped with sharp, long, pointed teeth, Mosasaurus had double-hinged jaws that not only could open very wide, but could momentarily dislocate to bite off huge chunks of flesh or to swallow prey whole. As if that wasn't enough, inside its skull, there was an additional set of teeth. This was the whole package. Moving through the water like an eel, diving to 100 feet, it devoured whatever it wanted. But like dinosaur predators on land, it just disappeared near the end of the Cretaceous period, 65 million years ago. And again, no one really knows why. Naturally, there are theories. One of the most interesting suggests that 75 million years ago, a mysterious catastrophe shattered the ocean's delicate ecosystem. Plankton was no longer abundant. Consequently, the numbers of fish and squid declined. The large seagoing reptiles that had fed so well on them for so long no longer could. They literally starved to death. The waters were now open to a bigger and deadlier predator than any before it. Although shark evolution began 400 million years ago, it was 25 million years ago that a relative of today's great white shark, only much, much larger, took center stage and kept it. Called Megalodon, its fossils have been found all over the world. Dr. Michael Gottfried has been hunting them on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay.
The Megalodon, or the megatooth shark, as we sometimes like to call it, grew to over probably about 50 feet in length. We estimate from the size of the teeth on the Megalodon, comparing them to the size of the living type of great white shark, that it reached at least 52 feet in length and probably something over 50 tons. In human terms, that's about the size and about as big around as a Greyhound bus and about the weight of about 7 or 8 Tyrannosaurus rex dinosaurs.
Megalodon's teeth were 6 inches long and 5 inches at the base.
The Megalodon teeth are incredibly sharp. Not only do they have a very sort of razor-sharp edge right along the tooth, but they're serrated like a steak knife. So not only could they slice just because of the sharpness of the edge, but they could saw back and forth with this serrated edge to cut through meat and even bone. And they found the tips of these of these teeth broken off in whale bones. So we know that they were capable of biting right through the skin, right through all the muscle, right into the bone.
Megalodon's jaw measured almost 6 feet. In one gulp, it could swallow something large as a human being. Why did these prehistoric sharks grow so large? Perhaps because they fed on large animals, like dolphins and whales. The truth is, the answer may never be found. Sharks are mostly cartilage, which doesn't fossilize. Teeth and vertebrae do, and they provide the few remains of the monstrous Megalodon. They don't, however, reveal what happened to this long-ago ancestor of today's shark. Paleontologists believe they may have died out some 2 million years ago, gone the way of the other great predators of the deep that in their day held dominion over the Earth's oceans.